This really funny thing happened, like, a while ago. On the way from my boyfriend's house to my house, which is about 15 minutes apart, mind you. So I was turning out of his subdivision to start going towards my house, and I pull up to a red light, and I'm blaring my music, so I notice the person in front of me, like, in their rear view mirror, looking back at me, and I'm just like... So I just start going back towards my house, and this guy cuts me off, and I'm like, "Mwah." And so I'm just going my merry way, zigzagging back to my house, and that guy ends up turning right or turning left. Anyways, he leaves, and I'm back behind the same person, and I'm much turns to my way to my house. And the person, I realizes that I'm still behind her, and it's one girl in a car, like about my age, I think. And so I keep going back to my house, and all the time I'm like thinking, oh my god, I'm stalking this chick, but I'm not. I'm just going the way I'm going. And so I decide, there's two ways I can get to my house, so I'm like, which way will I go? I mean, I usually turn right, but I could go straight. And so I'm like, oh, I'll turn right. And then she turns right. I'm like, no! And then we get a little ways down the road, and we're turning left, which onto, like, my main street, and I just start busting out laughing in the car, which makes her in her rearview mirror freak out even more, because there's this girl maniacally laughing. Not maniacally, just busting out laughing behind her, who's been following her for many miles. And so she ends up switching lanes once we actually turn left. And I just keep going, and I end up going in front of her, because I'm like, I don't want to freak this chick out anymore. But eventually she turns right, and I'm just like, I know that complex, and I don't want to creep her out anymore, but the small part of me just wants to continue into that shopping complex. But I keep going. It was great. And then I tell people about this later, and they're like, you creep, and I'm like, I was just going my way. My problems. So yeah, if you watched this video, thanks for watching. Bye.